Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about a little something that kind of bothered me today. One of my favorite YouTubers, vloggers, Disney vloggers, is JoJo's World. Now, he is somebody that I think does a great job at doing fun content and giving information about the parks, and he did a new vlog today, and this is about him. It's about something that happened to him that I feel that I want to address, because it's not something that just happens to him. It happens to a lot of people, and these are trolls that I feel are really taking things to the next level, I feel. And I've seen this kind of hatred towards vloggers for some reason, and it's not just vloggers, it's everywhere. Let's call it like it is. Trolls have been around for a long time, but I feel like fandom in general has gotten really bad ever since 2016. I remember when Batman v Superman came out, there were a lot of people hating on the movie, and then there were people liking the movie, and if you liked the movie, people would attack you for it, and if people didn't like the movie, they would be attacked for it. It's still going on to this day, right? And it's something that bothers me. It's like people can't even like what they like, and now people can't even do what they do anymore without being hated upon. So take a look at this little clip from JoJo that I got. He'll explain what happened at the park earlier last week.
Something really strange just happened to me. Maybe because I'm still a little tired, I have less filters in my brain, and I'm only sharing this because this has never happened before. But there was a man making fun of me, saying my only friend was my camera, and I turned around and I'm like, hey man, it's work, leave me alone. And he's like, firefighter, paramedic, nurse, those are jobs, which I agree. I think they're very important and much more crucial and needed than, YouTubing. That was weird. He was like laughing at me, guys. He was making fun of me. But imagine if I was someone just by myself trying to have a fun time, and some older man makes fun of you for just trying to vlog your experience. Don't be that guy.
So, as you can see, obviously he had an encounter with somebody that confronted him, started poking fun of him, and then saying, like, yeah, a police officer is a job, being a nurse or a doctor is a job, a firefighter is a job, and, discrediting him at that vlogging isn't a real job. And to a degree, yes, look, I agree. I think being a police officer, and JoJo even says this himself, being a police officer, being a doctor, being a firefighter, those jobs are definitely very important, and we thank people for their services, for doing that stuff and putting themselves on the line and helping people, hopefully not die or anything catastrophic. And I feel like this attack, though, on JoJo is something that I have witnessed, that I have seen online, and there are a lot of hate videos, if you will, towards vloggers that have gone around for a while. Now, some people might not think too much about it, but it is something that I'd like to address, because I think some people are taking it way too far. I have seen people talk online about, hey, if I see this person at the park, I'm gonna confront them and tell them like it is. It's like, what are you talking about? What are you gonna tell them? That what? Like, I don't like your videos? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, dude, that's not cool. And there's these people that think that if they, it's like they're jealous. Let's call it like it is. They're jealous, because if you're not jealous, why not do your own vlog and, try to do it better than them? But there's people out there that have this hatred going towards these people, that they think they know what's better, what's good content and what's bad content. I always say, if somebody's doing a good job and they have a following, then I think leave them alone. I mean, you're not forced to watch somebody's videos if you don't really like it. And it just feels like people have some issues. Now, it's funny that sometimes they'll bring up real jobs, right? Not discrediting those jobs for sure, because as I've already mentioned, I actually agree with Jojo. Those jobs are very important. But here's a message. I'm part of Jojo's Patreon page, right? And there's a great community over there. I'm loving it. By the way, Jojo, I'm wearing his shirt. Just wanted to point that out. I am a Jojo supporter. I support him all the way. That's why I'm wearing this shirt for this video. And there's a great community over there. Let me get back on topic. And this is from someone. I got his permission to use this as a great example. Watching your video while walking the dog with my boy. Had to stop to comment. The dude commenting on your job was way out of line, obviously. I'm in the field he's referencing, and I'm happy I found some creators like you who do what you do. It's an escape from the nightmare realities I see daily. Long story short, you do good work. Dude probably has just seen some shit, got older, and is jealous. Someone can do well for themselves without incurring the same kind of trauma. And I agree with that statement. I mean, I think it's even more powerful coming from a police officer himself. Brian is a police officer. I know Brian quite a bit because we both troll each other in a fun way by saying whose birthday is the more accurate, or whose birthday is the best day. We all know it's July 25th, Brian. Don't at me. But it's true though. I think this guy is jealous. It doesn't make sense why he would just randomly attack somebody. And it's true, you know, videos like what Jojo does, and I would assume like what I do too. I mean, it helps people through their day. It helps people learn. My how to watch videos have always done pretty good for me. I just did the Planet of the Apes one, what, 3 weeks ago or something? It already went over 1,000 views. So once again, my how to watch videos proving to me that I should do more of those, but whatever. But yes, and Jojo's videos, I watch his videos because they're just fun to watch. It's funny that the guy said, you have, oh look, your camera's your only friend. But if you watch Jojo's videos, he has his friends a lot on a lot of his vlogs. So it's like, we know he has friends more than just a camera. I mean, camera is just filming with your experiences. And I like that Jojo touched on, you know, what if he was just a guy who just wanted to vlog his day? That would be someone like me. I'm someone that likes to vlog my day, you know? When I go on vacations and stuff, I want to vlog what I'm experiencing because eventually I do want to go back and check out my trips. So I think people really need to show a little respect to others. And if you are not a fan of that person's content, just don't watch. It's that simple. So, I don't know, everybody. Tell me what you think. Do you think that this guy was right, or do you think this guy was wrong? Personally, you know where I'm standing right now. The guy was totally out of line. I don't agree that somebody should randomly come up to somebody and be rude like that. And guess what? I'm going to tell you this now. As someone who's in the Toronto Film School, they're actually teaching us how to use social media, get this, to use it as a job, to use it to create a brand, to use it to put ourselves out there. So yes, we can get started. So yes, if the Toronto Film School and other film schools are teaching it, it definitely is a way to create a job if you know how to do it. And Jojo is doing it correctly. I'm telling you now, I think he is easily the best vlogger out there. There is no contest. I mean, okay, I'm a little biased because I do support the guy a lot, but I only supported the guy a lot because of how much I saw potential in him and how much I think he could get better. And I'm telling you, these last couple of videos that he's been doing, these last couple of vlogs, ever since his Disneyland trip with his sister, I think this guy has gotten better and better. I love his opening that he has now and his closing scenes. I think some of the effects and sound effects that he's been using, in his video. I mean, they're effects that you can find easily if you know how to look. And let's not sneeze at editing, okay? I think a lot of people think that they know editing, and editing is not as simple as people think it is. And even one of my teachers in the Toronto Film School said, yeah, some people don't really understand what editing really is. Like, he's tried to explain, I've tried to explain it to my family, and they just don't understand. They just think it's a button you click and everything turns there. The movie's done. It's like, no, it's a skill. I mean, some of the videos, a lot of the videos I make are pretty simple, but that's just me because I don't have time to work on a full quality, really good video. Like, this video is really simple that I'm doing. It's just me talking in front of the camera with a few little edits here and there. But other than that, I mean, what JoJo does is real editing. Like, he is like snipping pieces out. He actually showed a little bit of the behind the scenes process in earlier this year. I remember he should do more of those where he showcases a little bit of how he works, because there is definitely a process. And if you're really studying his videos, you could see, okay, he cut a lot out here, he did here. I mean, there's probably so much that we don't even know. But even with the music, you have to go and find that music and then put it into the video and do it just right. And it can't just be any music. You got to find the right one. And even the sound effects and the like, he did some confetti effects in this episode, or in this recent vlog, that, you know, takes a lot of work. And there's going to be a lot of people who will never understand that. And yeah, sure, it could be 2, 3, 4 hours that he's editing. But as someone, you know, this video is probably going to take me half an hour, an hour to edit maybe. And then to upload it, that will be another 20 minutes, half hour maybe. And that's it. So by the time you see this, it will probably be 8 o'clock at night. And, you know, it is what it is. But for me, it's a simple edit because it's not a complicated video. But his videos, obviously, he does go and film a lot. And he's filming pieces to put on overlay over his voice. So it's not... There is a lot more editing going on with his videos sometimes than people realize, and especially with the coming up segments now that he puts in the beginning of his videos, you can tell he changes that all the time. So, and with the music and all that, sure, he picks a couple of clips here and there, but it's editing. It deserves a lot more respect than people give it credit for. And considering he's taking more time between his videos, that's why he's not doing daily videos. And more respect to people that do daily vlogs. For some people, they can do it. And I think people need to back off from giving people, vloggers, a hard time, because yeah, it's a profession. If you can make money out of it and you have a following from it, then hey, more power to you, man. So with that being said, I know this will probably get some interesting feedback. Some people will definitely support the idea of being a vlogger. I don't do this for a job. For me, I have another job that pays my bills. For me, I do this as a hobby. But if you have that following, then definitely make it a job. You can bet your ass if my YouTube channel blew up, I definitely leave my job and focus more on YouTube. I haven't been that lucky, but if you are one of those lucky people, congratulations to you, more power to you, and hopefully you succeed and ignore the trolls. Don't worry about them. Those are people that clearly have nothing better to do than to complain that about somebody's success. And, you know, another interesting thing, I'll leave it off here. Someone once said, if you don't have trolls, then you're not doing something right. If you do have trolls, then you definitely are on the right path. So with that being said, guys, I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, because this is not the kind of content I usually do. But once in a while, I feel there are subjects that should be touched. And I feel like creators need to support other creators. And JoJo, he knows. I support him all the way, man. I got his back. And that's what this video is here for. So until next time, everybody, take care.